Let me ask you something. Have you ever talked to someone in English and halfway through your sentence you just stopped? Not because you forgot the word, but because something inside you said, "Wait, is this right? Does this sound okay?" That pause, that small moment of doubt, that is what stops most people from sounding fluent. It is not grammar, it is not vocabulary, it is that voice in your head that keeps checking, keeps second-guessing, keeps making you slow. You have seen other people. They speak fast. They speak smooth. Words just come out. And you think, maybe they are just born like that. Maybe it is talent. But here is the truth. Nobody is born fluent. Fluency is not a gift. It is a habit. It is something you build, step by step. And today, we are going to show you exactly how. 5 steps, real steps, not theory, things you can start today. Right after this video, stay with us. Because by the time this video ends, something will shift. Not maybe, not hopefully, it will. Step 1. Stop translating in your head. Here is what almost every English learner does. Someone asks a question. Maybe something simple, like, "What do you do on weekends?" And inside your head, this whole process starts. You think in your language. You build the sentence. You translate it. You check it. And then you say it. That whole process takes maybe 2 seconds. But those 2 seconds, they kill your fluency. Because fluent speakers do not translate. They think in English. Now you might say, okay, but how? I have been thinking in my language my whole life. Fair. But here is a small thing that changes everything. Start narrating your day in English. In your head. You wake up. You think, I am getting out of bed. It is cold. I need coffee. You look outside. The sky is gray today. Simple sentences. No pressure. No one is listening. Just you. And English. Getting comfortable with each other. Do this for 1 week. Just 7 days. You will notice something. When someone asks you a question in English, the answer will come a little faster, a little easier, because you are not translating anymore. You are just speaking. That is what fluency feels like. This is step 1. It is free. It takes no extra time. And it works. Step 2. Speak in chunks, not word by word. Here is something most people do not know about English. English is not a language of single words. It is a language of chunks. What is a chunk? It is a group of words that go together. You do not build them one word at a time. You just know them as a whole thing. Like these, make a decision, not do a decision, not take a decision, make a decision. On my way, as in, I am on my way, as in, I am on my way. It depends, as in, it depends on the situation. Let me know, as in, let me know if you need help. These are chunks. Native speakers do not think about them, they just say them. When you learn chunks instead of single words, 2 things happen. First, you speak faster, because you are pulling out whole phrases, not building sentences piece by piece. Second, you sound more natural, because these are real phrases that real people actually use. So how do you build this habit? When you learn a new word, do not stop at just the word. Find out how that word is used, what comes before it, what comes after it. If you learn the word depend, also learn it depends on, depending on the situation. Write them down, say them out loud, use them in a sentence that day. Your brain remembers chunks better than single words anyway. This is not just good advice. This is how language actually works. Step 3. Record yourself and actually listen back. This one is uncomfortable. We know. Nobody likes hearing their own voice. It feels weird. It feels cringe. You will want to skip this step. Please do not skip this step. Please do not skip this step. Here is the thing. When you are speaking, you cannot hear yourself clearly. Not really. You are too focused on the words. on the grammar, on what to say next. But when you play it back, you hear everything. You hear where you slowed down too much, where you rushed, where your pronunciation got unclear, where you said or like 12 times in 1 minute. You cannot fix what you cannot hear. So here is the exercise. It takes 5 minutes. Pick any topic, your job. A movie you watched, your morning routine, anything. Talk about it for 2 minutes. Record yourself on your phone. Then listen. No judgment. Just notice. Where did you stop? What word gave you trouble? Where did your voice go flat? Do this 3 times a week. That is it. In 1 month, go back and listen to your first recording. You will not believe how much you have changed. Most learners never do this, which is exactly why most learners do not improve as fast as they could. You are not most learners. You are watching this video. You are doing the work. So record yourself. Listen. Get better. Repeat. Step 4. Use simple words with confidence. A lot of English learners think that fluency means using big words. It does not. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes people make is reaching for a complicated word when a simple one works better. Think about the most fluent speakers you know, the ones who sound natural, the ones you enjoy listening to. They do not say, "I am in the process of deliberating my options." They say, "I am still thinking about it." They do not say, "The weather is quite suboptimal today." They say, "The weather is really bad today." Simple words, delivered with confidence. That is what sounds fluent. Because here is what actually makes someone sound like they do not know the language. It is hesitation. It is the pause before every third word. It is the low voice that sounds like you are asking permission to speak, not the vocabulary. So give yourself permission to use simple words. I think, I feel, I want, I do not know. Can you help me? These are not weak sentences. These are how real conversations happen. And when you say them with a clear voice and a steady pace, you will sound more confident than someone trying to use words they are not sure about. Simple and confident beats complicated and shaky. Every single time. Step 5. Build a daily speaking habit, even alone. This is the step that ties everything together. You can know all 5 steps. You can understand all the advice. But if you are not speaking English every single day, none of it will stick. The problem is, a lot of people say, "I do not have anyone to practice with." That is okay. You do not need someone. You can practice alone. And here is how. Talk to yourself. We mean it. When you are cooking, tell yourself what you are doing. I am cutting the vegetables. I need to add some salt. This smells really good. When you see something on the street, describe it. That car is really old. The sky looks like rain is coming. When you wake up in the morning, say out loud what you plan to do today. This is not strange. This is training. Athletes train alone all the time. Musicians practice alone for hours before they ever go on stage. You are training your mouth, your brain, your confidence. You can also talk to apps, talk to AI. Watch a video in English and pause it, then try to repeat what was just said in your own words. Small moments. Every day, they add up faster than you think. Because fluency is not something that happens one big day. It is something that happens a little every morning, a little every afternoon, a little every night. And one day, someone asks you something in English, and you just answer without thinking, without checking, without that voice inside your head slowing you down. That is the moment, and it is closer than you think. So let us bring it all together. Step 1. Stop translating in your head. Start thinking in English, even for small things. Step 2. Learn chunks, not just words. Build phrases your brain can pull out fast. Step 3. Record yourself. Listen back. Notice what you cannot hear while speaking. Step 4. Use simple words with confidence. Simple is not weak. Simple is clear. Step 5. Speak every day, even alone. Small habits. Every day. No excuses. These 5 steps are not complicated. They are not expensive. They do not need a classroom or a teacher or a special app. They just need you and a little bit of time, every day. If this video helped you, even a little, do one thing for us. Hit that subscribe button right now, because at Spark and Speak, we make videos like this every week. Real lessons, real habits, real results. No fluff, no boring textbook stuff. Just the things that actually help you grow. You already took the first step by watching this. Now take the second one and subscribe. We will see you in the next video. Keep speaking, keep growing,